And now that they are eventually here, at least we can see the next phase of the administration of justice unfolding. So hopefully it's going to be in the favor of the state until the end.
Thank you very much for your time. Maybe just speak to us, Provincial Commissioner, about the involvement of SAPS in the extradition process. We know the role that was played by Interpol, but just speak to us about the role that was played by SAPS.
Interpol, SAPS is part of the Interpol. The SAP's job is to secure the attendance of the people, the suspects, before court. So through the collaboration we have with the colleagues at Eswatini, we're able to secure the attendance in court at Eswatini. And the same happened when they had to move from the Eswatini court to come here. We provided that security and transportation for them to move from that side and come over here. But the administration process in terms of removing those individuals from the other country, in this case Eswatini, to South Africa, that is a process that is handled by the NPA, not us. So the SAPS job was to present evidence to the NPA and say we were able to secure the suspects, but unfortunately they are not in the country, they are at Eswatini, and they've been secured, and here is the case number that they are arrested on, and here is the facility where they are kept. And then the NPA started the administration process, which took that long for it to be finalized. They contacted us, the DPP, last week when they told us that everything is finalized at Eswatini, so we must make arrangement to bring them over. So that's when we started. That was on, I think, Thursday last week when they activated us, because we already have a security or transportation plan in place. It was easy for us to move them and bring them across.
General, were you able to communicate their being brought back to South Africa with the Forbes and the Mkhwanazi families, and what was their response?
Yeah, well, not me personally. They are in the families of the victims are in contact with the investigation team, so they will have engaged with them in relation to the progress on the case.
General, we now have 7 suspects in total with regard to the murder of NPA. Any possibility of further arrest?
Yeah, what we can tell you is that part of this whole 7, we did explain before that they played different roles. We know that there is a head who coordinated everything, and that person had paid the entire group after the job. But he used his bank account to transfer money, and that's a business account that he used. But we are investigating further the linkages of his business account with other partners that he has who transfers money into the business account. And so we are identifying all those that he has a business interest with that will have moved money into that account, and we are busy looking at those to establish exactly who above him might have requested him perhaps to coordinate this operation. But until we have that evidence, which is, as I said, from the business account where the monies are moved, there's a lot of investigation work that needs to be done to prove that there is a relationship that might be corrupt, if there is any, with another party, and then we're able to move up the ladder if need be. But for now, we are comfortable that the main guy that assembled the team and executed the job, and the main guy who eventually paid the entire team and also paid himself, is amongst the 7 that were arrested. So beyond that, it is part of the investigation that we are doing. But as I say, it's more on the commercial side of things, to be able to look at that business account and anything related to that business account. Hopefully, we might find some other connectivity that might link it to this case or any other cases. We know that the vehicles that have been used have been rented for other days other than this day where this incident happened. We're investigating that as well, where those vehicles might have been used when they were rented by the very same person, and see whether there's any incident that happened in those areas, and look at those dates. Also, what was activities in his bank account during that period, so that we can be able to see whether there's any other party maybe that is financing this guy as he called himself, a businessman. That business account of his is an account of interest for us as we're investigating. Yeah, well, the main guy, I cannot recall the names. Kwabeni. Yeah, that's Kwabeni.
Thank you,